Hello, everybody. Caitlin here to guide you through a meditation and a psychoeducation talk about the body. So, as we know, with the body, when we experience things such as trauma or abuse, you know, our natural instinct, our natural program is to go, you know, to numb it or leave our body in some way so we, don't can just kind of shove it under the carpet. So what can happen when we do that is, we're like forcing things in, we're contracting, and it's making us kind of maybe out of our body or not really feeling our body and becoming numb to it. And so our body does the same thing, and our body processes trauma too differently than our mind. So sometimes we get this air times that we maybe we'll have weird feelings in our stomach or in our throat, or we might feel a little foggy, or whatever it may be. So with our trauma nerve, it's called the vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve affects up to about 80% of our central nervous system. So what does that mean? It means that basically our moods, our our feelings, many things are triggered through our mind and connecting to our body. They say that our stomach is our second brain, which it is, and so with that being said, our trauma nerve works throughout our entire body. And when, we have, experiences in our life, this area gets affected. The vagus nerve lies right here. So one thing that I like to do is I like to place my hands around my neck. If you just want to, hold it. Sometimes I like massage it. Whatever you feel comfortable with. This stimulates the vagus nerve, and it's where your head is, down to your neck. And when you do this, you can just breathe. It's also kind of like where we carry our stress sometimes. Mine's like right back here. So this is a way to stimulate any stuck energy. And when I say stuck energy, when we experience any stress or trauma, like I said, when we contract, resist, we can let it, hold into areas of our body. And in a spiritual standpoint, that gets stuck. And that's why movement and doing what I'm doing right now is very important to help release, to move things and flowing, as well as the breath. And that's why the breath is so very important. Oh, that felt good. How's that feel to you? Comment below. Let me know. So yeah, the vagus nerve. Oh. So the vagus nerve connects to our many things in our body, as connecting to our beliefs that we form from things. So sometimes we can create limiting beliefs that potentially makes us feel stuck. And where I've experienced before is where I've gotten self-destructive through habits of feeling like that was the only way I could treat myself because that's what I deserved. And that's not true, because we are worthy of all love and light and beauty. So, with that being said, with the vagus nerve, it finds that many people who suffer from PTSD, if the vagus nerve is affected, this could increase risk of developing autoimmune disease. This was found by a recent study by Dr. Bookwalter in 2020. And they found that after a year, people who've been diagnosed with stress symptoms were significantly diagnosed with other things as well. So that's why the awareness of how our vagus nerve is so crucial to our nerve and all of our entire body, our organs, our respiratory. When I experience anxiety, I have more breath, When I also experienced anxiety, I used to have it very bad, and I experienced developing irritable bowel syndrome, which I healed. This is just examples. So, also, with it, I used to have panic attacks every day from abuse, and I developed a nodule in my throat. So bringing this awareness to the body, connecting to this love that we deserve, this, moving the body and doing different techniques, journaling, recognizing, checking in with yourself every day, what am I feeling, why, and what do you want, asking yourself, what do you want? So today, what I'd like to do with you is to connect with the 5 senses. And we're going to do a meditation on an affirmation after our meditation on the throat chakra. If you're not familiar with the chakra systems, you can look it up. It's a type of belief and studies that people connect with in many different spiritual religions, yoga, and so forth. And we all have different areas in our body connecting to the chakra realms, and that's where sometimes things can get stuck.